Mr. Plowman, when did you first learn of the tragic murder at Lansdowne?
It was Sunday morning. I was actually asleep. The sheriff's office called the house, and I lived very close there, so I kind of went straight out.
And what did you find there when you got there?
Well, they'd set up already. The sheriff's response was fairly large and coordinated, very professional. Everyone knows. I've been to many of these crime scenes before, and everyone knows their role. You've got investigators going one way. You've got ID and crime scene technicians doing their job, and everything's being coordinated out of the command bus.
And all the authorities were local at this point?
At that point when I arrived, yes, it was a sheriff's office response.
And what's your role? Like, you're called to the scene, and then what's your role?
Well, my role, the role of our office is a couple different areas. One, obviously, our prosecutors have a lot of experience. We've dealt with a lot of these cases before, and so it's just another set of eyes and ears and ideas, first of all. Secondly, we assist the investigators in the collection of documents and records that may be obtained from local businesses or other establishments or in the area where we can get information and data collection to help assist in the investigation, facilitate the entry of those court orders to obtain those records, as well as assist in the drafting of search warrants and whatnot. The other thing is we're out there as a team. You know, we're two different agencies, the Sheriff's Office, Commonwealth Attorney's Office, but we operate as a team. We're independent agencies, but we work together. We always have worked together, and I think when they see us out there, they know we're standing by their side. We're working with them, and to a lot of the investigators, I know they appreciate us being out there. So there's that aspect of it as well.
All right, many theories of how and why have been offered up in regards to this situation. Your reaction to these and their credibility, including gang, CIA?
Well, there's a lot of theories going around, and we basically assess and develop theories as we gather evidence. The investigators do, and some of them are viable, and then evidence may lead you to think that they're, you may want to discount a certain theory, one or the other. Right now, we're not in the business of putting out theories to the public, because there's no point in putting out something that may turn out to not be the case. And the last thing you want to do is alarm the public, get a rumor mill started. That's how people become alarmed to a situation that may not actually be the case.
And can you talk a little bit about last night's public meeting and the reaction of some of the residents?
We had a really good turnout at Lansdowne with all the neighboring communities, not just Lansdowne, but it was about 1,000 people showed up, and which is good because it shows this is a very active, vibrant, and interested community, concerned community, and that's the kind of community that you get a lot of assistance from in the way of tips and information. There was a lot of questions. I think people understood that a lot of questions could not be answered. I think that was expected, but the what could be answered was answered, and there was a lot of questions directed not only just to law enforcement, but there was questions directed to the HOAs as well, and various board members were there to answer questions as far as what the HOA's responses will be.
What do you think at this point is people's greatest concern?
Safety of the general neighborhood, and I think the message that we tried to send last night was don't let one horrible incident, dictate how you run your life. It is generally a safe area in the county. At least the statistics support that, and those were provided last night as well. So it is considered still to be a safe area in the county, and but that's what some of the concern was: is should we stay indoors? Can we go back out and use the trails and whatnot? And again, you have to use good common sense, make safe decisions, which I would have suggested before this incident happened.
Sure. Okay, what is the sheriff doing at this point to catch this guy or guys?
They are going in many different directions. I think people would be fairly impressed if they could see what goes on behind the scenes as far as the manpower involved and the number of different areas and avenues that they're looking into and following up on. Every tip, as Major Beardsley indicated last night, every tip is followed up on, whether it appears credible or not. The message to the community was, if you have a piece of information, please bring it forward. Don't discount it as thinking it's insignificant. It may match up with what someone else forwards on to the sheriff's office. So the message there is just, if you have something, please just forward it on.
And do you think they will ultimately be caught?
I'm an optimist, so I like to think that they will. I approach a case like this as it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, and I think that's the sheriff's attitude as well, is that they're gonna pursue this, and we're gonna pursue it until we reach the end.
Okay, thank you.